any moment. There we go. Should be good. It's full count here on Davis. And they're going to call him out. That'll be the third out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Good inning for Screwball. He gets 2 down, or well, I think he strikes out 2, gets a third out. Tigers will send McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson. Pretty standard start of the game. Then Carpenter, Ibanez, Cabrera, Maton, Badu, and Rogers. So looks like Baez is getting a day off. Again, it's McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson to lead it off. So pretty standard set beginning to the lineup. Giants are much improved from the last time we seen them. What's up, Lindsay? What's up, Kevin? I'm doing good. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hey, 4 likes, not bad. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. It'll help the stream out, get a few things going early on. What's up, Nicholas? What's up, Jacob? Yeah, we played them we were supposed to be a 3-game series. This is the 3rd game of the series. Their Giants are much improved from the last time we seen them. It's like, oh, shit. I wish we would have been able to finish that series back when we first played them. But we'll see how it goes. I'm watching on MLB 6-6. Yeah, well, they just got swept by the Nationals, so I'm hoping the Tigers can take advantage of that. And the fact that we played them really well. And the fact that Scott Harris was like their GM, I believe. For many years, so he might have like an in-depth understanding of the team. So I'm hoping we fundamentally just can beat them because we have like, I would pay to watch live if they'd let me. And yeah, I have Bally Sports technically, but I fucking hate Bally Sports. McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson. Giants are on a 5-game. Hopefully we can make it 6. Ross Stripling is pitching. So I don't know how this is going to go. It's one of them 50-50 things. Strike 1. Minus the 5-game losing streak. They've been playing good up to then. I'm excited. The NFL's going hard. Yeah, Baltimore's really built well. And McKinstry grounds out 1 away. Now up is Riley Green. Yeah, it's a makeup game, Crom. Just a 1-game, quick little thing between Giants and Tigers here. And if you're just tuning in, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Get some people in here early on. Help the stream out early on. Yada, yada, yada. Interactions are good. Ball 1. Excited. We're doing an NFL talk tonight, so hopefully people tune in for that. A lot of stuff to talk about in those fields. Strike 1 to Green. Yeah, scope's done. Probably like 9 o'clock or something. First NFL talk of the season, I guess you could call it. I want to talk about the NFL. I want to talk about the running back drama. Riley Green fouls another one away. It's 2-2. Uniforms, obviously, I want to look at some of the team's new uniforms. I want to talk about injuries, training camp opening up, a lot of stuff going on. 2-2 count for Green. Well, look at that. Riley Green starts the game off with a double. That'll get into the left field corner, and it bounces around out there. Riley Green trots into second base without a slide. And the Tigers have a 1-out double. Here comes Torkelson, who tends to hit better off Riley Green. So we'll see. Ciao. I will say the Giants, the San Francisco one, every time I've ever streamed a Giants game, my streams tend to do a little bit better than normal. I think that's because the Giants, the San Francisco ones, have an enormous fan base. like and like a weird sized one, especially international. I think they're very popular across the world. Strike one to Torkelson. It's just something I've noticed. And they're one of like baseball's like oldest teams. So I think they just have a outsized population or a fan base. Ball one. Seems like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson got hurt, but Lions fans, you guys want to know the good news of that? That'll be ball two. He tweeted out a prayer emoji, which is usually a good sign after a bad-looking injury. And it sounds like all the team sources are saying that the initial testings and all the testings they've done so far appear that it was just a pretty nasty-looking situation. He's okay. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Torkelson with the base hit. That'll drive the run in. Riley Green will score from second base. And that'll make, oh shit, play to play. Never mind, there wasn't one. And that'll, hey, look at that. Torkelson takes, they try to get Riley Green out at home. Torkelson took second on the throw home. So that's a RBI single with the, he takes second on the throw home. So nice job by Torkelson picking up the run. And now the Tigers are off to a 1-0 start. Yeah, I kind of, I might do that tonight. I'm not opposed to doing it more this year. I kind of want to have more people on this year. I want to switch things up a little bit. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Welcome, welcome. Here's Kerry Carpenter. So I've been thinking, Tigers fans. Apparently the Reds are interested or willing to listen to trade offers for Jonathan India, the 2021 NL Rookie of the Year. Very good infielder, because the Reds have a glut of young infielding prospects that are a little bit better probably than India, or they just like them a little bit more. It's a 1-1 count for Kerry Carpenter, and I'm wondering if the Tigers, because what they want in return for India would be young, controllable pitchers. And if you're the Detroit Tigers, you can literally look at a Rolodex of all your starting pitchers and go, well, are you interested in any of these guys? It's 1-2 on a strike to Carpenter. And we could get away with Jonathan India. Something to think about, right? Oh, that's strike three. Yeah, that was a nice pitch. That'll be the second out of the inning as Carpenter strikes out. Looking here is Andy Ibanez. Yeah, it was, Nicholas. I enjoy talking with people. Even if it's just you and, like, I don't know, maybe Ven. We'll see. I think Ven's been hella busy. I never really see him much. I think he's more just a football guy. Here's Ibanez. Ah, shit. Well, he grounds out. That'll be the third out of the inning. And, we'll head to the top of the second. Top of the second coming up. It's a 1-0 Tigers lead. We'll see what, I don't know who these people are. Bailey, Matos, and Conforto. Bailey, Matos, and Conforto. So it's the 3, 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Got to be careful here. You know what's cool? Wilmer Flores. Flores right here, right? Has a brother. One is Wilmer de Jesus de Flores. Another is Wilmer Alejandro Flores. Both the Flores brothers have the same names. When you start school. Yeah, I figure you guys got school starting back up, so we'll probably try and do it before you guys have to start school up. But isn't that kind of funny? His dad was like, man, the name Wilmer's just so fucking cool. I don't know. I find that to be a fun fact that they are brothers. They're 100% brothers. August 21st is when I start. Luckily, I'm about to get my AA. What's AA? I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with that angle of schooling. We're just waiting for the bottom of the second to get underway here, folks. Or top of the second, sorry. So, associates, okay. Is that all you're going for in college? Is just the 2-year? That'll be strike one to Bailey. You going for bachelor's? Yeah, I'm going probably for a PhD or MFA. 0-1, good start. 2025, nice. I'll probably be starting my next degree in 2024 and then finishing that up around 2025, 2026. Ball one down low. And then I'll be going to start teaching in college. I'll be the coolest professor anybody gets. They know that they're going to be having fun in my class when they walk in. And be like, damn, this is going to be easy. And it won't be. What's up, Jamek? I'm going to be a tough-ass grader. Be like, you don't understand. It's called deception. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. Do the work, you get the grades. And that'll be a foul ball. Count will remain 1-2. Yeah, no, I like the idea of teaching, but I can't teach kids. I don't give a fuck about them. And people, I feel like in college, and especially where I want to teach, they all want to be there, so it'll be a lot easier. And there we go. That'll be a strikeout to start off the inning. Now up is Matos with one away. But there is the desire to teach, so that's kind of like the problem. But I ain't about to deal with some of them fucking kids. That'll be a base hit, kind of a bad pitch right down the middle. Yeah, I can do high school. I need a place where I can swear and kind of, stretch out a little bit. All right, that'll be a base hit. Now up is Conforto. Maybe a really nice private school, I would do it. Where you don't even need like a teaching certificate. If you got like a PhD, they're like, welcome in, brother. And just like, all right, cool. I'd do that because the kids are probably pretty well behaved. 0-1. And I probably got permission to beat the shit out of them from their parents. It'll be up high, ball one. Yeah, if the little motherfucker gets mouthy, put him in a full Nelson. He hates that shit. And that'll be skied in the air in foul territory. Do the Tigers got to play? Torkelson circling. Oh, Ibanez makes the play. I can't deal with a bunch of me's, though. Like, if I had to teach one kid who was like me, or my brothers in high school, I would have fucking freaked out. I'd fight the kid. I was a prick to adults till I was 18, knowing they couldn't do shit about it. All right, now up is Villar. Or Villar? Oh, Villar. Literally, I found out that adults couldn't hit you without going to prison. And I was like, oh, guess what I learned? They can't do nothing to me. And I genuinely pushed that as far as it could go most of the time. College history, yeah, that'd be fun. That's about all you could do with a history degree is be a teacher or work at a museum or write books. There isn't a lot of careers for history degrees, I found out. You know what is a cool degree that's developing in college? And especially in the English language, in English literature, it's the game lore, like lore master. So essentially what that is, it relates to video game development and video game story development. And now they're starting to understand that like there's a whole section of writing that needs to be developed and is sparsed out in the terms of the way that like video game media is created. It's a real major inside of writing departments now. like a real path you can go down into. And I was just thinking about that. I was like, damn, you know how overqualified I'd be to go write for video game companies? I have a master's degree in creative writing. I'm like, ah, yeah, that would be a good idea. And Villar strikes out. That'll be the third inning. That'd be a fun ass job, wouldn't it? But yeah, there's like cool things in the writing field that's developing, especially because English literature with writing, instead of a focus on analyzing literature with like a science because for a while there was two fields of literature going on, where it was like, do we focus on the creative aspect where we analyze text, you know, with how we understand writing and everything, and focus on the writing and developing writing and reading skills, or do we make reading more analytical, more science like, more like a social science? And for a while, the other side was winning, but everybody hated it. And now they're like, oh, I guess fuck it, we're going to go with the writing side. Now English is a very popular major again. So people are like, all right, I guess people wanted to learn how to read and write. Yeah, that's kind of a very important skill of being able to write. We're about to find out when there's that generation of illiterate kids coming up. It'll be Cabrera, Maitan, and Badu, bottom of the second. Cabrera, Maitan, and Badu. Yeah, them COVID generation kids are all going to be real, you know, we're going to have to be real patient with them kids. Oh, I love history. I would have, I could have majored in history, like double majored in it, but it was completely useless. I could, honestly, I think take one more class and I have a history major. Almost all my other classes I took was a bunch of fun history stuff. I don't know. It's fun, but it's just there's nothing to it. All right, let's see if we can get some more runs here in the bottom of the second. Math? Yeah, it's useless. Well, it's not useless. It's just, you know, 90% of the talent can be done by a computer. I don't know, you know. Even scientists hate math. They hate that shit. It's stupid. It's boring. Strike one. You have computers that can do it. That'll be ball one, down low. 1-1 count. I seen someone get mad today that they don't offer like typewriting classes in schools. And like it was just this series of like, oh, there we go, basic by Miggy. There we go. Hey, always fun to see. Like they were mad that they don't offer a series of all these outdated tasks. They're like, why don't they teach kids to drive stick anymore? It's like, I don't know, 99% of cars made in the United States are fucking automatic. So the stick is dead. Yeah, but what if they're in a foreign country? I guess you got me. I guess you got me. for the fucking rare situation. Anyway, ball one to Maitan. He could use a big hit here. Cowboys, they could be pretty good this year. They should be good. They're loaded. And they're a loaded football team. I don't like, if you look at all their position groupings, it's like I think they have a top 10 guy in each of the position groups. It's like there's no way they should be a bad team. Here's the 1-1. Ah, Maitan got underneath it. Popped it out in a pretty medium left field. That's the first out of the inning. Runner at first. Here's Akil Badu. McCarthy's calling the plays. That could be helpful. I don't know. I think their defense will improve with Gilmore. They could be better this year. I think the Eagles take a couple steps back this year, like a major couple steps back. I think them losing like a bunch of veterans on their defense, especially in the secondary, is going to hurt a lot more than people are like making it out to be a problem. Ball one to Badu. What's up, stud? Yeah, Scooball's pitching pretty good so far. Hopefully he pitches well and just ignores that last miserable start he made. 2-0 for Badu. 12 wins? Maybe. Oh shit, an error. They get the lead runner at second with Miggy, but they don't get the double play. So Badu reaches on a fielder's choice, and here comes Jake Rogers with 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-0 Tigers lead in the bottom of the second. Let's see what Rogers can do. Panthers win the NFC South. I think it's wide open. I think you can make a case for any team in that division. Probably Karam. I could see it being a 3-team race if the Giants aren't terrible. Oh, steal attempt. Oh, they're going to say Badu actually stole that. Really? Yeah, except Tampa. Their quarterback situation sucks. Oh, he's in there. Okay. Yeah, he's safe. Beat the tag. Slid with his he just slid toward like the back side of the base. That was a really good tag. Good job by Badu to get in there. Now base hit could score the runner. But there is 2 outs with an 0-1 count for Rogers, so we'll see what he can do. Maybe a base hit could score the run, but Rogers has to actually hit the ball here. And basically, if you throw it to Rogers outside of a very small square, as you can see on the screen, if you pitch him inside, it's probably a home run or a double. But anything outside of that, it looks like he's in there. I know they're challenging it. Looks like he's safe. From this angle, he looks very safe. Look, right there, his foot is on the bag. And then he gets tagged. Yeah, he looks safe to me. My gut's telling me he's safe. Yeah, I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn it no matter what. Like, he looks safe even on the replay. That was a hell of a throw. Badu's fast. That was close. I think him sliding toward the back corner like that, like you guys are seeing. Oh, they're going to call him out. Wow. Really? What did they see? That must just be a weird angle that they're showing straight up. All right, well, I guess that ends the inning then. Never mind. We'll head to the top of the third. Badu gets caught stealing. What a loser. L-Mans. So Chauncey Gardner-Johnson did not suffer any structural damage after undergoing test. He is considered day-to-day. Woo! Lions catch a major break if you're a Lions fan here listening along. Looks like that what everybody thought was going to be a 100% torn ACL this morning has turned into, it looks like he just hurt his knee, kind of. Looks like it was just a real scary, it got real tight. You know who's fuming? Eagles fans. Them dudes were so happy that Chauncey got hurt. Oh my God, it was gross, dude. And it's like, well, enjoy all that karma, Philadelphia. Hopefully your running quarterback doesn't have fragile knees. That would suck. You know? Hopefully that running back from Detroit that you took who always gets hurt doesn't get hurt this year. You know, the one who you let Miles Sanders leave. Hopefully DeAndre Swift can handle that. Being a feature back with no real backup. You know, that's a bold strategy for a guy who could barely handle 15 carries a game for Detroit last year. I don't know. Literally, it was like 10 to 15, and then after they tried to increase it, he got hurt immediately after 15. It was just like, oh, there goes Swift. He's also afraid to get hurt or to take direct hits, so he runs east to west. Have fun with that. Can't say it was the Lions holding him back either. The Lions are a run-happy football team. He should have flourished in that system. Strike one. And he was, but he's just kind of soft. Yeah, I can't believe either, Tiger. I didn't see the evidence there. Again, they must have had a better angle that they weren't showing on TV, which is possible. But I just, I didn't see it. 0-2. Nice pitch there by Skubal. No, Eagles fans are very, they're just shit tier people. You know what it is though? They're also corny shitty. They just like talk a lot of shit. But it's never like, and it's not like shit that like bothers athletes. It just makes everybody pissed. Like I've seen fan bases of other teams fundamentally break down the spirit of an athlete. Philly fans aren't capable. They're just like talk shit at everybody and make everybody pissed. And then they leave and come back and destroy Philadelphia. Yeah, it's annoying. At least with other fan bases, it's hilarious. You'll see the Tigers just, Detroit fans will fundamentally wear down the people they don't like and just drive them out of the city and make them like fester this deep hatred of them for life. For example, like Philadelphia's big thing is they threw batteries at Santa Claus. Wow, what a bunch of hard asses, dude. They threw batteries at some innocent guy for no fucking reason. Detroit's hardest example is the Malice at the Palace, where some guy threw a drink at the Pacers for being some bitches, and then a bunch of Detroit fans proceeded to get into a fight with Ron Artest and a bunch of the other Pacers players. It was a great moment. One of the greatest moments in Detroit sports history was the Malice at the Palace. Detroit fans are at least about their shit. I know a non-zero number of Detroit fans that would honestly fight some of our football rivals, knowing they'd get beat up, just for a chance to, one, say they did it, and to, two, show them they aren't safe in the state. And you don't really hear that with Philly fans. They seem to just talk like, I don't know, it's corny. That'll be low for ball two. Little battle brewing here between Schmidt and Skubal. Yeah, and that's the difference to me between Detroit and Philly fans. Detroit fans are fucking insane, dude. Whereas Philly fans are just kind of like corny, like hardos. We're so quirky. They're like little edgelords. Meanwhile, Detroit got fucking Prince Fielder so angry, he dipped out of town. He's like, I can't handle these fucking people. Literally, like, he was so... it drove his ass insane in like a fucking half a year. He said one thing bad about Detroit fans, and within a half year, he's like, I gotta get out of here. I shouldn't have made them stay. That was what the fuck. Who is Headman, and why is he a slug? Or how are you a sentient slug? Anyway, now up is Wade after the strikeout on Schmidt. Nice to see Skubal win the battle there. That'll be called strike one. That'll be ball one outside. Now my nose is itchy. You have Giants money line. I don't know. It's still early. It's the top of the third. Only one out. And 2-1 count. It's only 1-0. I mean, it's early in the game. But you know, the sad thing is, though, I believe if the Tigers score first or in the first inning, someone can correct me, but aren't the Tigers like 24-12 or 26-12 or some? That'll be the second out of the inning if they score first or in the first inning. I don't gamble at all. I don't really like it. But it's like they have like this crazy win per statistic. It might like I've even heard it's as high as like 23-3. Like it's like a very specific thing where they never do it, but when they do actually achieve what they accomplish, because of the way they pitch, they tend to like weirdly win games like that. They tend to play really good baseball when they have a lead. I'm not really sure why that is. Mike McCarthy. I'm surprised you guys didn't fire him. 0-2. I don't know. Patriots fans are pretty cool. Boston fans are just spoiled, and they expect a lot out of their athletes. They literally, there's a generation of Boston fans that know nothing but winning titles all the time, a lot. So like the Boston fans are just kind of spoiled. They'll eventually calm down. I think Boston fans are actually pretty cool. Like technically, I'm a Boston sports fan. I'm a big fan of the Patriots, and like I'm a normal ass fan. You know, I'm not a dickhead about nothing. And I think that's the majority of the fans who like those teams. But you got to remember, man, them people are fucking spoiled right now. Since like '04, all their teams have done is just fucking win. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you have rivalries, yeah. And you're a Dolphins fan, so. I went to Philadelphia in the late 90s. Scott Mitchell was the QB in a crazy game. The final score was 54-38. I believe the Philly fans were actually pelting Michiganders with slush balls. I mean, it's like corny. Oh, wow, they're throwing snowballs. If that would have happened in Michigan, we would have been throwing fists at them pussies. Oh, slush ball? All right, here's some fucking knuckle sandwich, you piece of shit. Bottom of the third coming up. So, I mean, Philly fans are just kind of corny. Yeah, I kind of like Andy Ibanez too. Oh man, my nose is runny. Well, yeah, I would imagine the Patriots are the least of your guys' problems in that division. The Bills and Jets are just ruthless to you guys. We don't know how to really have division rivals as the Patriots. I think we got the Jets, and that's about it, who we actually hate. And I guess kind of the Bills, but it's like, it's always so lopsided with Buffalo. It's like either the Patriots are really good or Buffalo's really good. There's no competition between the two. And it seems like the Patriots just really hate the Jets. Oh, by the way, listen to all the prospects. Jace Young got moved to Double-A. Jackson Jobe got moved to High A, Michigan, or West Michigan. Wenzel Perez got moved to Triple-A. Luke Gold got promoted to High A, West Michigan. Nice to see. That means Jackson Jobe's coming along nicely, too. Scooball looks good. Yeah, I mean, he's coming along. I mean, he's coming off injury, so he's going to have a few bad starts every so often. Yeah, the Jets are a fucking stupid-ass football team. I'm so tired of them right now. Dude, everything the Jets do, there's 800 posts by every single fucking NFL media account and like 80 variations of the same post. It's like, oh, God, we get it. They got new fucking jerseys. So did everybody else. Dude, I swear to God, today, the Jets unveiled new jerseys. And I seen from every single Twitter that posts NFL stuff, at least 3 different variations of the same tweet announcing the new jerseys and when they're going to wear them. Holy fuck, dude. I'm going to lose my mind. Anyway, it's 2-2 on Rodgers. Like everywhere. Like that's all they posted about this morning. It was the Jets' new stupid ass jerseys. Like, no, oh, hey, there we go. Rodgers with a little whoops-a-daisy hit, a little bloop, excuse me, up the middle thing. Kind of just fell between the defenders, and that'll be a leadoff single for Rodgers. Top of the order now due up. Here's McKinstry, the leadoff hitter, with the runner at first. 1-0 Tigers lead here in the bottom of the third, and, no out. Yeah, it's just that, what's up, Teddy? How's it going, buddy? It's just so weird how much the Jets, I'm really hoping the Jets suck this year. I really am. Just so we could all laugh at Aaron Rodgers. And, well, because I hate the Jets. Could be a double win for me this year. Packers, I don't even hate them anymore. I'm like, yeah, I don't really, I actually didn't really even hate the Packers. You know who I hated, though, was their fucking quarterback. Oh, yeah, it's or even the Chargers. Yeah, it's one of them situations. Anyway, 0-2 count on McKinstry. He's been in a little bit of a rut. Little lined it off the end of the bat, right to the left fielder. Runner has to hold at first. 1 away. Here comes Riley Green, who has a double. Yeah, my big problem with the Jets is the offensive line is dog shit still. Look at that. Nice to see Flores. By the way, Wilmer Flores, the pitcher, his brother is the DH of the Giants. His brother, Wilmer Flores, and Ty Madden are both doing very well in Double A right now. 64% strikeout rate, 63 for Madden, 64 for Flores. Nice to see. Which means the Tigers may be in the business of trading one of their young right-handed starters, especially now that the Reds. Okay, for Tigers fans, yeah, they have the same name. One is Wilmer De Jesus and one is Wilmer Alejandro. We looked this up. I thought that was kind of cool. I've always thought that was cool that they have the same name. 1-1 for Riley Green. The Tigers should be calling the Reds. You guys know who Jonathan India is, right? We wanted to draft him a few years ago. And the Reds are reportedly up to listen to offers for Jonathan India. If somebody was to call it and offer the they want young right-handed pitch. They want young starting pitching with control on contract for India because they have a glut of young infielders. And the Tigers have a glut of young starting pitching. Personally, I'm calling up the fucking Reds and going, do you want Alex Faedo and Matt Manning? Like, what do you say? Do you want those guys? We'll also give you Jose Cisnero for a bullpen arm. He's got 3 years left to control or something like that, too. Would you guys do that for Jonathan India? You know, the 2021 NL Rookie of the Year? That's literally, they just want young starting pitching. And the one thing the goddamn Tigers have a butt fucking ton of, almost too much of when everybody comes back from injury, is good young starting pitching. And I think they need to make that move. Fundamentally, I think Torque and India were from the same class. And everybody says we missed out by not taking India. And it's like, can you imagine if we get both of them? The Tigers don't have a good farm system. They have a good glut of young pitching. And like 4 or 5 good young players. It's getting better, actually. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually, now. Yeah, no, I don't mind Philly fans. They're just fucking corny, and that cheering for injury shit I don't really appreciate. Depends on your O-line. Tannehill's only as good as the offensive line can be. Kind of like Goff, but even more so. Tannehill plays all right when the offensive line's all right. And the fact that you guys are a run-first football team, your line needs to be better. If that's improved, you guys will be a playoff team. AFC South is garbage. Actually, it's not that bad anymore, but very winnable division. You guys should be the favorites to win that division. I don't really care how good Jacksonville pretended they were last year. I got to see it year to year for them. I don't buy into 1 year bumps for a team that got hot at the end of a year. 2-2 count for Torque with the run with 2 on and 1 out. That'll be ball 3. Titans could be pretty good this year if their offensive line's improved. I think their defense is solid. But again, their problem is, the O-line. Jacksonville will be good, but I got to see the consistency in year to year. Damn it, Torque just flew out. And he flies out to right center. That'll be the second out of the inning. Runners have to hold at first and second because, again, Rodgers was at second, so, have speed. Maybe Kerry Carpenter can come get a big hit. You wouldn't give up Manning? Oh, that's a little too high. Maybe if you could offer Faedo and Cisnero and get him. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Matt Manning might be too much of a price. If they want Casey Mize, I'd give him Mize. Be like, oh, okay. Yeah, you can have Casey Mize. That fucking guy, I don't know about him. You sure that's all you want is Casey? No, I'm just kidding. We're not giving up Casey. Casey's very good. I hope they fix his goddamn pitching form. Oh, my God. The wrestler Rob Van Dam? Yeah, I mean, I'd give up Faedo and Cisnero if that's what they wanted. But yeah, I guess I wouldn't give up Manning. That might be too much. I've been thinking about that. Manning might be a little too much. Especially because he's kind of like on the upward trend and we seem to have fixed him. Yeah, I know RVD. He used to be one of my favorite wrestlers because, the whole Raw, I have the same name, And he like did the pointing at himself. As a kid, that shit was cool as fuck. Come on, Carrie. 1-1 count. Yeah, her CJ GJ should be all good. They did some testing and it looks like everything's all set. Hey, look at that. That'll be through the middle or up the middle. Well, not up the middle, but through the right side of the infield. It's a base hit. Runner scores. It's 2-0 Tigers. Roger scores. Runner gets over to third, so it'll be first and third with 2 away. A run across. It's 2-0 Tigers in the bottom of the third. Here comes Andy Ibanez. Yeah, that's true. He can stay healthy. Yeah, and you know what? With Manning, Scooball, and Mize, that's like the future possibility of a 3-headed monster that we really can't be fucking with. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. That's such a good potential trio of pitchers. You can't get rid of those 3. Especially since we have Colt Keith, who plays second base anyway, and third. And Justin Henry Malloy plays second, third, and outfield. So it's not, we don't really need India. It's just, man, that solves so many problems for us. I think India can play third base, and there we go. We're all set. Have him play there. See you later, Maton. We have a third baseman. A good one. With power. He can hit. All right. It's an 0-2 count on Ibanez, though. Tried to get a little... Oh, what a fucking play. Ibanez gets robbed by the left fielder, who dives out and takes away a bloop single. No BAPIP love there for Mr. Ibanez. It'll be Wilmer Flores, Davis, and Bailey. Flores, Davis, and Bailey here in the top of the fourth. 2-0 Tigers. I'm waiting for more crazy NFL news. Oh, no. Apparently Matt Stafford's wife might have cancer again. That sucks. Keith Malloy, Young on the way. Yeah, Young also got promoted to Double-A, I believe. Everybody's getting moved up. Jackson Jobe made it to Western A, which is a very good sign that he's actually coming along nicely and may make it as a prospect. Ty Madden's pitching well in Double-A. Flores is pitching well. Wenciel Perez, I think Perez just got promoted to Triple-A. Just, I don't know. We just play. We're not as bad. You know, the thing with the Tigers, I think we're not as bad as we were supposed to be. And I think the young guys are just finally starting to get a little bit better at baseball. I think that might be the corner. Yeah, he probably is a good pitcher. That's the reason we're hitting and scoring off of him. You might have just got old. I mean, shit. I mean, theoretically, you can get old in pitching real quick. You lose a couple miles in velocity. That's it. That you could just be done. You know what I mean? Like, you maybe can last it out a few years, but maybe, you know, sadly, pitching is one of those things where if you don't Greg Maddux the end of your career, it's not gonna last. Hey, we're up at 19 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. If you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Helps the stream out. Gets us to the 20 like goals, 20 likes that we try to get every stream. And, you know, it's just a nice thing to do. So if you haven't done so, consider dropping a like. Or else, I don't know. Hey, there we go. We hit the like goal. Appreciate you guys. That means a lot of you guys haven't left a like yet, which is kind of lame. It's 0-2 on Flores. The worst of the Flores brothers. And he strikes out. What the fuck? Why did he got froze up there? That'll be the first out on a strikeout. I appreciate you, Tiger. I just like ask for the likes because it helps interactions wise, and I think that's a good way to get like streams popping and all that other stuff. By the way, if you're a Giants fan, feel free to chat and hang out. You know, I hate your baseball team, but mainly just due to a bad year in 2012. And it only has half to do with your baseball team, believe it or not. You see, 2012 was a terrible year for me, in which not only did my beloved Detroit Tigers lose in the World Series, that was crushing. Literally one of the only things I still want to watch is a baseball World Series title. Literally more than I want to have kids or any of that fucking dumb stuff. I just want to see the Tigers win a title. That'll be the second out of the inning. Scooball's he's already got 7 strikeouts through 3 2/3 innings, so Scooball's dealing right now. But what happened earlier in the year was even worse. My beloved New England Patriots played the New York Giants in what I call the rematch. And we lost again. So not only did I lose the World Series to the Giants, I lost the Super Bowl to the Giants. After having lost one of the craziest Super Bowls of my life to the Giants just 5 years prior. I don't like the team named Giants. I don't have any need for it. I hate the team. Has only a little bit to do with you guys, really. It's just a little bit. It's just, the associations there, and I think bad things whenever I think of the team named Giants. I'm like, oh, them fucking bastards who ruined 3 titles for me. That's cool. That's just the truth of my life. It's just a tough day. 2012 was a shitty year for me with the word Giants. Hard to imagine that. Anyway, that'll be a soft base hit there for the Giants. Kind of just dribbled off the end of the bat into no man's land. Little mound meeting going on here between Scooball and Rogers. Here comes Matos to the plate. Yeah, I hated the year 2012. I mean, why would I have liked it? My Patriots and the Tigers lost the championships. That was a terrible year. And the Patriots lost the Super Bowl in 2012. That shit sucked, dude. You have no idea. And they show bunt but foul it away. Matos as a 5-hitter was showing bunt. It's interesting. That probably going to catch everybody off guard. When will the Lions win a Super Bowl? This year or next year. One of the 2 years. They're going to be the Kansas City Royals of the NFL. They're going to suck every year, and then suddenly, almost like out of nowhere, they're going to be good, like the best team in football for 2 years. And one of those years culminates in a title, and then immediately back to just being a garbage pail franchise. It's going to be like, did that even really happen with the Lions? I swear to God, they won like 32 games in a 2-year stretch, and then they just never won again. And you know what's funny? I don't think a single Lions fan will ever care. They'll be like, hey, we got a Super Bowl. We don't fucking care. We got what we wanted. The team can suck dick for 50 years again. We can take it. And I think that's the truth with the hilarious Lions fans. I think they just literally want one, and then they don't care. Kind of lord that over Minnesota. That'll be down low ball too. Yeah, that sums it up. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't care if the Patriots ever win a World Super Bowl again. People are act like, what are you going to do if the Patriots never win a Super Bowl again? I don't know. Be just fine. I've watched my team win 5, and then I also watched Brady win a 6th Super Bowl for me. I didn't see the first one. I didn't watch football in the first against the Rams. But you guys don't understand. I don't care. Literally, the Patriots could lose all the games for forever for me. I'm like, oh well, that's the way she goes. But boy, I'd just like to see one for the Tigers, just one. So I get you guys. I'm completely on your guys' side as long. I get it as Anyway, Cabrera, Maytown, and Badu. Yeah, that's how a lot of people feel about. You know what's sad is if the Lions do fuck around and win a title in the next couple of years of this year, do you know how sad it'll be? Because there's going to be a less than zero old people who just die. Nah. I actually wish I was born later in life, like in the next couple of years, or within a few years of this time, if either in the future or in the past, because I like where technology is going, and unlike a lot of other people, I kind of like I want to be part of the future, and it's like, damn it, I feel like I was born just a little too early. But I also got to experience the entire Patriots dynasty, so that was fucking you know that's pretty cool. I got to see myself be completely right about all my Tom Brady debates I got into when I was a kid. That was the cool part. Telling everybody that Brady was going to have a better career than Manning and all these other losers and wind up being 100% right. Yeah, yeah, 07 sucked a bag of dicks, man. Let me tell you, 07, 08, ooh, that was a terrible year. There's a part of me that wishes I got to experience 06, which was pretty magical. Um, if only that would have culminated in a World Series, I'd be completely set as a sports fan. I'd be like, listen, I've got it all. I got to experience the raw restored year of 2006. Anyway, here's Miggy now. He steps up against Stripling. Swing and a miss. Ah, little oopsie daisy off the bat. That'll be an easy play for the Giants. Miggy grounds out, one away. Now up is Mayton, ready to hit a May bomb. Oh, so you've gotten to see some cool stuff then, Nathan. Ah, my ass itches. Isn't it weird when your ass cheek itches? It's like, why does my ass cheek itch? There ain't no hair on there. It's just smooth baby skin, basically. I wear comfortable drawers. My ass itches probably once or twice a year, like literally just directly on an ass cheek. It'll just have this crazy itching sensation. Maybe once or twice a year, and I just had that. I was like, what the fuck? I always think there's a bug on there, but there isn't. I'm like, uh-oh. I don't know why you changed the branding of Twitter to X. It's kind of stupid. Twitter's a very iconic branding. I also see that site becoming a fully pay for site within 9 to 14 months. So I don't know how much longer it'll last. We'll see though. Maybe I'll be wrong. But I see pretty much the only free feature on there being able to tweet a few times a day and read some tweets. And then, you got to pay for it. What's up, Wade? Yeah, I don't. Twitter is dead. It's effectively just not a thing anymore. I'm waiting for Blue Sky to go public, which is the successor to Twitter. It's basically Twitter 2 by Jack Dorsey and the people who made Twitter. Or Threads. I don't know. Threads could get pretty good. I don't fucking care. If I wasn't doing sports social media stuff, I probably just wouldn't have social media anymore. But I gotta follow sports stuff. Literally, like the fact, like I have to keep up with sports news. That's the reason I have to keep them shits. Otherwise, I'd be like, all right, I'm done with all this dumb shit. Anyway, that's the second out of the inning. Mayton gets out. Here's Badu with 2 away. 2-0 Tigers lead here in the bottom of the fourth. It's the real bummer of it is, all the sporting news is on Twitter now. 0-1 to Badu. Called strike one. Not really sure why he didn't offer it that. Yeah, eventually you have to pay for every sporting event, like every game. No, I think streaming's fine. I think more streaming companies or more NFL like places like NFL are going to something like NFL Plus or MLB TV situation. They just have to figure out how to fucking get out of these stupid ass TV contracts. Honestly do believe sports markets see the writing on the wall and know that they're gonna have to go to their own streaming services soon. But I think the problem is they have a lot of very entrenched deals with like NBC, ABC, and fucking Fox, and it kind of makes it more difficult. And obviously those guys pay a lot of money, like a lot of money for TV deals. And yeah, if I'm the Angels, I'm trading that guy. Fucking, we suck. We're not winning anything with him. Again, he's a great player, but it doesn't. A lot of people disagree with my analyzing of this, and that's fine. I think that's fine. I'm probably wrong, but it seems like Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani's numbers do not translate into anything. Yeah, what's it doing for him? And he's gonna leave in free agency anyway. What are they gonna do about that? Because again, nothing those two have done has translated to the Angels being any better than they were before they got the two of them. Like the Tigers got Miguel Cabrera and literally turned into one of the best teams in baseball for like a decade. Literally, they added Miggy, and the rest of the team turned into this mega dynamo team that couldn't be stopped. One guy, Miggy, shows up. Sure, they brought in like side players and like decent role players, but like anybody on the scale of Miggy? No. And all of a sudden, the Tigers are perennial World Series contenders from 2011 to 2016, roughly. But like, you have to think they got Miggy in like 08. And like from that moment on, the Tigers were good until like fucking 10 years later. They got Trout and Ohtani, and nothing's changed for the Angels. If you go back to where they were, they're basically like 10 wins better than when they drafted Trout. Wow, that's crazy. That's definitely worth keeping those two and not trading them. Anyway, 1-1 count here for Conforto. They're good players. They're elite, all-time great players. Trout may be one of the best of all time, but it doesn't seem like his numbers translate to wins or anything. Or it's just they happen in a vacuum or something. One away on a flyout. And I think that's something worth talking about, and no one ever talks about it. Yeah, trade them both and rebuild. Clearly, nothing's going to happen with Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani in Angels uniforms. And trade Rendon, too. Trade all three of them guys. You could basically be good again next year if you trade them three. Literally, trade Trout over to Philadelphia. Easy, boom, he's accepting the trade. And the Philly will trade you all their prospects for Mike Trout. They're stupid. You got Dave Dombrowski. He'll overpay you. Trade Shohei somewhere. I don't know if the Orioles, see if they'll take him. I don't know. Just shop around, you know. And Rendon, just whoever will take him. Well, fucking who cares? I think Trout's gonna have to go to Philly. Because I think he's got a no trade clause. Anyway, it's 1-2 here on Villar. That's what I'd do. I'd literally get rid of both of them and all three of those guys, because that team ain't winning shit with the three of them. What are the standings? Are they actually making a playoff push right now? If they're in a playoff push, disregard everything I just said. Then they're finally starting to win. But if they're not, then what the fuck are they keeping them for at this point? Ball 2 in the dirt, by the way, with 1 away. Sorry, I feel very passionate about this. And it's one of the reasons I wouldn't, why I don't think Mike Trout should be a unanimous Hall of Famer. Despite how good he is, I don't think his numbers translate into wins or anything. That Maniac guy over there is solid. I think he was a former #1 overall pick. Are you talking about for the Angels? Dude, Scooball is fucking dealing right now. He's laughing at these hitters. He had to just cover up his face with his glove because he was literally laughing at the hitters. 451 and 49. Yeah, they're fucking cooked. AL West is too good, and they won't be able to contend in the wild card. Where do they sit in the wild card right now? Oh, fuck. Oh, there we go. We're back. My connection, my playback lost connection. Yeah, I don't think they're going to let Casey pitch this year. Plus, I think they're trying to rebuild his throwing mechanics. I don't know. Not up to me. I'd ask for quite a bit, though. I don't know. Some good prospects. Your team's top. Just ask for like 2 or 3 top prospects from a team, and hopefully they turn out to be good. Like example would be if the Orioles wanted to trade for him, I think it would cost them Jackson Holiday. That's an example. Like, that's all it would cost, though. I think if the Orioles wanted to do a 1-for-1 trade, they could offer up Jackson Holiday, and I think that's all it would take. And maybe one other prospect from Baltimore. But I think Jackson's the #1 prospect in baseball. So, like, I think Baltimore or the Dodgers have the most likely chance of getting him because those 2 farm systems are absolutely cracked. 2-2 count, 2 away here in the top of the 5th. 2-0 Tigers lead. Yeah, people don't want to hear about boring ass trade talk, so I'm going to stop talking about it. I don't care anymore. Shohei is not going to sign in the division long term, so who really cares this year? Baseball is a little different. Like they'll trade him in the division because it's like the odds of him signing with anybody in that division long term, it's whatever. And you gotta assume that the Rangers, Dodgers, and Orioles having those farm systems that they have are the most enticing trade options. You're not getting Adley Rutschman. Baltimore will tell you to go fuck yourself. They'll hang the phone up and call the police. We were just sexually assaulted. What? No, you weren't. Yes, we were. Yeah, Detroit's 332 years old. Hey, there we go. A strikeout there again. That's 9 strikeouts for Skubal through 5. He's dealing today. Sheesh. And 9 Ks. That's Skubal with 9 Ks in the name. Oh, yeah, he's nodding his shit, too. He knows he's filthy. You guys see that nod? He's been smirking and fucking... Dude, holy shit. Dude, he's smirking and laughing at the hitters today. Holy fuck. He's literally having to cover up his face like this. It's like, I'm going to fuck these people's worlds up. I guess he figured out that he was tipping his pitches in his last start. Fucking, I watched that start, and you know what was sad? I had heard he was tipping his pitches, so I went to watch to see if and I was like, oh, dude, I can see what he's throwing. What is he doing? Yeah, he was just straight up against, what was it, the Royals? He was just tipping his pitches. The Royals knew exactly what was coming as he was throwing it. I don't know what he was just giving it away. Something happened, and he was just selling it. Who do you guys play? The Guardians. Doesn't matter. Minnesota keeps fucking winning, dude. No one can gain any ground in the Central because we all win at the exact same time and then we all lose at the exact same time. It's one of the craziest, like, symbiotic relationships I've ever seen. It's literally like, oh, Detroit won, Minnesota won, and Kansas and Cleveland won. All right, what happened? Okay, oh, look at Minnesota lost, Cleveland lost, and Detroit lost. How the hell does this keep happening? Can't one person get an advantage? But the truth is, though, it seems like Minnesota's got the division kind of locked up. They have like a bullshit ass schedule the rest of the way through. Kansas City doesn't really matter. I kind of hope they win a few games coming up. Not against Cleveland because that would suck, but like they have like 80 losses almost. Like they're gonna hit it. Like they're just behind the A's. That's pretty bad. That he might be done already. 5 innings, 2 hits, 9 strikeouts. He has 82 pitches. He could be done. That'll be ball 1 to Rogers here. 9-1-2 for the Tigers. Rogers, McKinstry, and Green. Dude, yeah, Minnesota, and dude, it is what it is. The AL Central's so bad and so confusing. Could be decades. How long was it between their World Series? What they win in the 90s and then they won in the 2010s? And they were like the worst team in baseball from that point. Their one World Series and then the other World Series. I think they were literally like the worst team in baseball the entire time through. So it could just be another 20 years of that. One out and oh god damn it! Did they just rob a home run? Yeah, they did. God damn this defense, dude. Why'd they have to lower the fences? Tigers are the best team in baseball right now. People are talking. Wade. Motherfucker. We just got a home run robbed against us. Yeah, that's something we'll talk about on the stream tonight. We have injuries to discuss. But yeah, the Naheem Hines was in a jet ski incident where he was sitting on a jet ski and someone ran clear into him. Hey, there we go. That'll be a base hit by Riley Green. Riley Green with a 2-out single. He's 3 for 3 today, I believe now. And here comes Torkelson up to try to get him in, maybe add to the lead. But yeah, Naheem Hines got in a jet ski accident. He got crushed and he's okay. He's out for the season. Non-life-threatening injuries, but rather serious, they said. Yeah, it was a crazy day for football. That was like the first thing I heard was Naheem Hines got into a jet ski accident. What the fuck? No, at first it was he suffered a off-site pretty severe football injury, and everyone's like, "Oh, what happened?" And then it was like, "Oh, he got hit by a jet ski." Just like, damn, that's insanity. And then the Chauncey Gardner-Johnson story broke out. That'll be 0-2 as he swings and misses. Nah, the Orioles would straight up hang up if you asked for Adley Rutschman. Again, and they'd file police reports. Yeah, I wouldn't blame them. I'd co-sign the police report. Oh, that's up high, ball 1. More than likely, you'll see Adley Rutschman and Gunnar Henderson and a couple of those other rookies sign multi-year, very big contracts in the offseason. I don't see a future in which the Orioles ever let sexual assault. Yeah, no, Naheem Hines is a like an 8-year vet, but he's very critical for their special teams play, and he's a very good backup running back. He's like very good at special teams though. Shit. Torque beat it out. Yeah. Riley Green's going to get to third. Giants make a mistake on the infield there, and now the Tigers will have first and third with 1 away. Yeah, Hines is a special teams player from Indy, and he's a pretty good backup running back. I thought he was in year 8. He might be a little younger than that. Yeah, Torque plays better when Green's playing. Yeah, it's a known fact. Yeah, it is what it is. It's called chemistry. 27. Yeah, he's like 6 years into his career then. Yeah, I'm pretty much right. If he got drafted at 21, then yeah, he's 6-7 years into a career starting up. Yeah. I don't know, Jamek. I wouldn't mess with the O's. The O's are white hot right now. Yeah, and if I'm the Orioles, you gotta extend those guys. You just gotta keep those guys for as long as possible. Who cares what it costs? Literally, if you want to be good for a decade plus in Baltimore, just keep those guys around. That has it's great chemistry too. I'm surprised the Orioles aren't trying to trade for the Max Clark from the Tigers. They're like, listen, he fits into our team better than he fits into your team. Give us Max Clark. He literally looks like all of our players. If you combined Adley and all the boys into one, that's basically Max Clark. So give it to him. Give us him. Hey, Kerry Carpenter with an RBI base hit. The Tigers will take a 3-0 lead. Riley Green scores. Torkelson will get to third or to second. Oh no, all the way to third goes Torkelson. Ooh, look at that. Tigers doing a little bit of small ball here. Kerry Carpenter with his second RBI hit of the day. Yeah, the guys are starting to figure out situational hitting, and they just hit a knuckle curve. That was a nice pitch. You had to mow the grass? No, nothing wrong with that. Now up is Andy Ibanez looking to drive the runner in from third to make it a 4-0 game. Tigers do lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the fifth now. It's not looking good for the Giants money line, but anything is possible, right? Are the Giants good at late game? I honestly have no idea. I haven't watched the Giants in a while. Last time I watched them, they were not good at late game baseball. They had a bad bullpen, and their hitters weren't very good late in the games. They smoked us early, and then we came back and took the first two. Because literally their bullpen was doo-doo, and they couldn't hit late. So I'm guessing they're completely opposite now. They can't hit early, and they're monsters late. I never watched the Giants, so I don't know how they work. 0-2 on Ibanez, though, with runners at the corners and 2 away. 3-0 Tigers, bottom of the fifth. Ah, fuck. And the third baseman makes the play, and they complete the out. That'll be the third out of the inning. So Tigers get a guy across, but that's all they get. So we'll head to the top of the sixth. It'll be 9-1-2. It'll be Wade. Hey, Wade, you're batting this inning. Wade, Slater, and Flores. Wade, Slater, and Flores. 9-1-2 here for the Giants. We'll see if Scooball is still pitching, but he's already at like the mid 80s, and it kind of looks like they were hinting that he might be done. You know, he is coming off injury, so Giants normally off, but they had 3-game series in Washington. Yeah, we were supposed to be off today as well. Seems like the Tigers haven't had an off day since the All-Star break. That's good because they actually fucking play better baseball when they don't get days off. I hate this team when they get a day off. Like, if they had today off, I'd be like, I'm glad I ain't watching them tomorrow. Why? We're going to get one hit. They can't hit with the day off. They're miserable. Like, it's probably something worth looking into, but they may have lost every single game after a day off that they've ever played. And those are probably almost all shutouts or like games where they score 1 run on like 3 hits. And they maybe strike out like 20 times in that game. I'm not kidding. Go look up some of these stats, and days after a day off, the Tigers are literally, they just forget how to hit. It's probably, and it seems like it's almost intentional sometimes. Like we get white hot and then we'll have a day off for some reason. It's like, why the hell is this happening? Why the hell do we get a day off? No. I haven't had a lag in a minute. Yeah, I never said we weren't winning. They're not off again until August 3rd. Good. They don't need days off. They're fucking super young. They don't need days off. These guys should be just fine to play. Oh, yeah, Jose Cisneros in the pitch now. Are you guys lagging or is it just Lindsay? It'd be good to know. Yeah, you can't rest when you're a young team that plays off chemistry and vibes. That's kind of the truth with the Tigers. They play off chemistry and like fucking riding momentum waves. They literally can't go on breaks when they start playing good. It's good for you. It's okay for you. What does okay mean? Like it's kind of laggy, not laggy? I was having major problems yesterday, so I kind of need to know if we're having a repeat. I haven't dropped a single frame or even gone out of the bright green or dropped from the frames that I'm at, so thank you, Wade. Okay. I appreciate that, guys. I'm just making sure. Because again, we had that major problem yesterday. That'll be fouled back 1-1. Here's Wade. Wade, how are you here and hitting at the same? I don't get this. Are you just like typing very fast on your phone? There's a guy named Wade batting right now, and you're clearly here. Yeah, like how are you? How you doing both? What the fuck is happening? Anyway, it's 1-2 for Wade. Yeah, youth and momentum. Yeah, and that's fine. That's how most young teams are. They thrive off just momentum and kind of like getting weirdly streaky. You're doing that vocal texting. 2-2 count for Wade. By the way, do you know how wicked it is to go from fucking Tarek Skubal in a game to fucking Jose Cisnero right after? Do you know why that's particularly effective to do? And one of the things I will say Chris Fetter is really good about doing, and AJ Hinch, switching handedness is a very good way to follow a pitcher up, right? You go lefty, you bring in a righty. That's very IQ basic stuff, right? That's how you should approach pitching, especially if you get like a handedness advantage, righty, like I think the Tigers get here, because the fucking Giants loaded their lineup with righties against Skubal, even though Skubal, whatever. Okay, so you get the automatic advantage of, obviously right versus left. It changes the people's minds, especially since this is their third time through the lineup. So they're kind of like, they just got used to the lefty. Now it's right. Also, they pitch different. Skubal pitches with this like breaking ball heavy, kind of like strikeout, kind of pitch around you, get you to chase shit. Like kind of, he's a very unique pitcher, Skubal. Very strikeout finesse style. But then you bring in Cisnero, who kind of just tries to overpower hitters. Just throws it right at you. I mean, for the most part, it's just, I'm just trying to gas it. Just throw it right to him, maybe a little bit of late break. And that's so dramatically different in like the way that you're supposed to approach those two styles of pitching. So not only are they switching handedness, but they're switching methods of pitching too, which is so particularly effective. It literally fucking frustrates hitters. You can see it on his face right there. He's muttering him to himself after that at bat. Yeah, that's I think why the Tigers are so particularly good at pitching from the bullpen. They're very good at like understanding the like situational baseball. Like this is a situation thing, and I think the handedness change and the style change is so critical. Because if you brought in a righty that pitched kind of similar to Skubal, I don't think it would have a dramatic the same effect that bringing in someone like Cisnero would. Or if you have Will Vest still, bringing in someone like Will Vest after Skubal, like those are two dramatically different pitchers. Or when Erod pitches, they usually like to bring in Will Vest. Because again, that's two completely different style pitchers, and it's kind of tough to just suddenly go from Erod, very hittable guy, to Will Vest throwing in the mid to upper 90s with some fucking late breaking, and you're like, what the fuck is this? From a completely different angle. These guys are pros, but they are also human beings. Changing the eye level here is going to be dramatically effective. Why? Because they work completely high on Flores here with 2 outs as a 1-2 count. If they go low here, he might just fucking whiff wildly. Hey, what's up, Adam? I appreciate it, man. We'll be doing a football talk tonight if you want to stop by. Hopefully you and yours are well. Football's coming. Training camps are open. So tonight's the first NFL talk. That'll be outside, ball 2. You had your two favorite starting pitchers and relievers. Yeah, it's always fun. Prison. Send Cisnero to prison. Basically, right down the middle, that was a terrible pitch with 2 strikes. Well, GG Giants fans. I guess you guys win there. I don't think we can overcome that 1-run homer. Yeah, Carey's been great. It was a solo homer there by Wilmer Flores. 3-1. Tigers still lead. What happened? A bunch of injuries happened as soon as we got that close to 500, and then we played like 3 very good teams right in a row, in like the Braves, Phillies, and somebody else. And the Tigers get a quick out there to end the inning, so they stop the bleeding there. It's 3-1 still. Maybe they can go ahead and get the run back here in the bottom of the 6th. It'll be Cabrera, Maton, and Baddoo. Cabrera, Maton, and Baddoo. Yeah, solo homers are fine. I don't really care. The shutouts are rare. Probably not going to happen anyway. So, bottom of the 6th, coming on up. Let's see if we can get the run back. But yeah, Carpenter's been great. Only problem with Carey is he can't play defense worth a fuck. But luckily, we have DH for that. Which is, you know, the godsend of that. Yeah, everything's going good. We have our first mandatory practice starting today. I'm coaching flag. Oh, okay. Coaching flag football? Hell yeah, that's a fun time, man. Make them run the dirty offense, man. You guys won't lose a game. I'm telling you, a lot of motions, a lot of jet sweeps. I think you guys will dominate in that league. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it, Jay Fromp. Yeah, I'm obsessed with pitching and pitching theory. That's where a lot of my baseball expertise lies, is in like the idea of pitching theory. I think about it all the time. I wanted to be a pitcher, so that's probably part of it. It's kind of like the quarterback play where I just get like really obsessive about like a few things, and I'm like, your oldest is a tackle? Okay. Your favorite pitcher was Verlander and Max Scherzer, and your favorite reliever was Joaquin Benoit and Jose Valverde. Nice. My favorite starters probably all time are Maddox and Verlander, and then relievers wise, it's probably Hoffman and probably Rivera. But I think Hoffman might be my favorite pitcher. Maybe Greg. It's so close. You got some kids with wings on their feet? Hell yeah. That's good to hear. Inferior infielders. Miggy's up to bat. Speak of the devil. He's up 1-0 in the count. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's an out. Error. Make a mistake. They didn't. One away. Here's Nick Maton. Hopefully the May bomb is coming up. Stripling still in the game here in the bottom of the 6th. He's at 77 pitches. And Prince Fielder, when he was on the Tigers, I got to see Prince Fielder hit a homer in person. That's pretty cool. I seen Prince play. He plays hard as shit. Can't really knock him for his hustle. It's just, man, the weight problem. For Maton? Yeah, I don't know, man. Maton just can't seem to hit the major league pitching. Yeah, well, JV was awesome during his prime time because it was like every time he pitched, it felt like he was about to throw a no-hitter. That shit was that era of JV baseball was like the craziest shit I think I've ever seen in baseball. Still to this day for pitching. Literally every time he pitched, it seemed like the no-hitter was coming. You want to go to Comerica Park one more time before Miggy is done? You have to get down there then. I think that's what the coolest thing about Prime Verlander was the that no-hitter feel. Austin Jackson, yeah, that guy was a cheat code in that game. From home to third base. Yeah, Prince ran hard. It's just he's too fat. You don't got the money. Yeah, that's an expensive day trip. Maton hits it to the left fielder. That'll be the second out of the inning. Now up is Baddoo. Maton's got that problem where he like hits AAA pitching at a 400 clip, but comes to the, but so like he's not learning anything down there. Not a big fan, but you like Jeremy Bonderman. Bonderman was a player that got rushed up to the bigs and then suffered a devastating career-ending injury, basically. He got, what, like a blood clot in his shoulder or something like that, dude? He literally, I forgot exactly what it was, but he got, like, something that was, like, life-threatening. It was like, holy fuck. Right, but he was about to probably become like a superstar pitcher too. That shit might have been the saddest. Jeremy Bonderman might be like one of the saddest stories in baseball because he was literally on the path of becoming good. Man, I sometimes think about how cool it would have been to have Bondo and Verlander both like at the top of their game. Oh, all right. Top of the seventh coming up. That's heartbreaking. If you're a true Tigers fan, the story of Jeremy Bonderman actually makes you a little bit sad. Jim Leland, he's the literal legend. Bailey, Matos, and Conforto. Bailey, Matos, and Conforto here in the top of the seventh. No, I have another job. This is just a hobby I like to do. It'd be cool if it could. It'd be pretty cool if it could be. Yeah, Verlander, it was literally must-see JV when Verlander would pitch. It was unreal. You know, the more I think about it, Verlander may also be a unanimous Hall of Famer. We might have actually played in an unprecedented, or watched an unprecedented era of baseball in which we go from one unanimous Hall of Famer in Rivera to like three with Pujols, Miggy, and Verlander. I mean, 100%. I can't imagine. No. Like Verlander's been good from the time he got into the MLB to the time he's going to retire. So I can't imagine where Verlander picks a no vote in the Hall of Fame. I appreciate that, Tiger Town. We're getting there. 8,000 is pretty solid. Um, so, and with Miggy, I can't imagine because he's a clean player in the steroid era, but did all those numbers. I can't imagine unless they hold the end of his career against him. But he got hurt, so yeah, I appreciate you, Tiger Town. Max Scherzer won't be unanimous. He's kind of unlikable. Like Verlander, sure, Pujols and Miggy are also super insanely likable. It's 0-1 here to Bailey. Cisnero back to work. Like it's just, and then with Pujols, obviously another guy clean. Just everything about like it's so. Like where do you say no on those three guys? Only thing Pujols that might fuck him is the career batting average on getting yesed by everybody. But again, he had them injuries. Miggy will get the excuse that he got hurt. He literally got hurt, so they won't hold his decline against him. He's honoring out his contract. That's a big thing. So did Pujols. That's a big thing. Um, Sparky Anderson, Jim Leland. Yeah, everybody was a legend. Yankees, they should sell. He's stubborn, bro. I don't think the Yankees really ever sell. I think they just kind of sustain the damage. That'll be a foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Little battle here between Cisnero and Bailey, the catcher. Man, my nose is itchy. I hate that shit so much. Oops. Gonna have to get some soda here soon. Fred McGriff. Yeah, he got into the Hall of Fame this year. So did Scott Rowland. I think those two were the only guys who got in, right? Was McGriff and Rowland. Well deserved, well deserved. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Pujols will get in on the first. Like those three guys are first ballots. Like there's 0% chance that Pujols, Miggy, and Verlander aren't first ballot guys. I'm just wondering if those three guys are unanimous or not. Like Verlander, 100% will probably be unanimous. We don't even have to really question that, because he's literally been dominant for his entire career. I can't literally like what assholes literally. Well, I don't know. They fucked Verlander a lot in the voting. I'm not really sure what that's about. But they've also given him an MVP and multiple years with multiple MVP votes. So I you know what I mean. Hey, what's up, Enrique? Those Giants, 7. I'm sorry, I don't speak the best Spanish, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. The Giants, 7, and I'm trying to translate it to English for myself. I'm sorry. I wish I spoke Spanish. I apologize. That's something I should probably do pretty soon. Just go get a Rosetta Stone and figure out how to learn Spanish, like learn a foreign language on my own way. I learn better on my own accord than ever being taught something. You said Lamonte Wade will hit a grand. Oh, you think Lamonte Wade hits a grand slam in this game? Okay. No, I wouldn't want to be an interpreter, even though it's good money. They're going to bring in Tyler Holton here to take on Conforto. So here comes Tyler Holton here in the top of the 7th with 2 away. Little pitch and change here for the Tigers. Tyler Holton coming in, and it'll be a quick commercial break. Yeah, I'm just I'm embarrassingly multilingual or one lingual, and I think monolingual, and I think if I pick up Spanish, I'm going to consider German and French. Then nobody can talk about, then I can know what everybody's saying. And I'll never tell anybody I know the language. I'll just be like, oh, that's crazy. I don't know what you're saying. I wouldn't say that about me, though. I'm just stare at them blankly. That's after I become swole, Rob. I'm also in the process of becoming jacked. If you had seen my arms... Hold on, where's my right arm? Yeah. If you had seen my arms prior, you'd know how tiny they were. And the fact that I actually have muscles developing is a hilarious subplot for this channel. If you're new around here, you would know that my arms have been toothpicks, and now you can see the development of a shoulder muscle, biceps here building, the back of the bicep. I don't know what that's called. We're growing here. You can see I don't have the best camera, but you can see the development of muscle, and I actually look kind of jacked, and it's very funny. It's the first time I've ever had muscle arms that look that strong. I think these are even bigger than when I used to play sports, which is hilarious. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know muscles looked like that in real life. That's pretty cool. So I'm getting pretty jacked. Swole Rob era is in full commencement. And one day, nobody's going to be able to disagree with the things I say about sports. Everyone will just be like, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess Mac Jones is the best quarterback in football. What the fuck? And this is really annoying that he does this. What do you mean does this? He's just kind of like flexing really hard and staring directly into my eyes and punching his fists. Mac's the best, right? You afraid to say no, aren't you? Hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit bigger. I realized that well, what really cemented it was I realized for the first time in several months I haven't had back pain, and I realized I've been putting on muscle all over my body. And I was like, oh shit, okay, so that's how that works. Maybe I'm just weak. And ever since I've been putting on the muscle, I feel a lot better. So, and I already had a high protein diet, so everything just kind of clicked into place. My body feels really nice. I don't feel pain anymore. It's been a lifesaver. 0-2 here on Conforto. Holton in the game, he's been impressive. I don't care. Day games, night games, middle afternoon. I don't know. It's fine either way. It just sucks that I won't be able to cover the Tigers for like fucking a week now. To work. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, gotta work. Be able to cover them on Sunday, so that's nice. I just hate that I'm going to miss so much of it. And that'll be the third out. There we go. Nice strikeout. Let's head to the bottom of the seventh. The only thing that's a positive... Yeah, I have to work 5 days in a row. It kind of sucks. Is at least the Tigers season is effectively over. You know what I mean? Like, if we were like in a real playoff race, not this like weird division thing that we're in, it would suck a little bit more. It'll be Rogers, McKinstry, and Green. Football season won't be affected at all, though. I'm just straight up just not going to work on Sunday. I've already said I'm only available till noon on Sundays. I'm sorry, but I've got other things in my life I have to take care of now. I was like, I'm going to go find God. And then they can't literally, I don't think they can ask any further questions if I say, oh, it's religious reasons. You know what I mean? I think I could sue the fuck out of them if they ask me any questions. So generally, I think that gets everyone to back off your case. So I'll be able to do football all the time. I ain't playing about that. I'll just do what I did this year and just do half the game. I had classes on a lot of those days, and I just did the second half of those. Works out. Again, I can only do so much. I mean, this is a hobby. You know what I mean? I have to do other shit. I have to make sure my bills is paid. Are paid, is paid. I think it's funnier when you say stuff like is paid when it's multiple. It sounds funny. Remember when I was a kid, the Giants announcer is from the MLB 2K. Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. I think for the Tigers and or for the Lions and Patriots, generally it's going to be fine. Just sucks that I'm not able to do more. Strike one to Rogers on a questionable call. Yeah, that's basically what that's basically what I've already done. 1-1 on Rogers. Yeah, I've already got myself set up to not have to work the NFL season. The day I don't want to. I'll do every other day. I just don't want to work on Sundays. I generally don't like working on Sundays anyway. It's fucking an annoying day. Anyway, that'll be a base hit there. And looks like the Giants are going to make a pitching change right away. Looks like Stripling's all done. Top of the order with the runner out and bottom of the seventh. Yeah, they played every day of the week one time during the COVID year. That shit was crazy. But yeah, we'll have streams every day of the week to make up for the no streams. Like tonight, we'll be having a football. It's a pitching change, so it's a commercial real quick. They're going to bring in, I don't know who, some pitcher. They haven't announced it yet. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care, Scott. You can say that. We'll have a football talk tonight. One of the days will probably... I know my schedule is late all week. Let me just double check. I think the way it breaks down is like everything is... I like just miss all the games because they're all at home. Yeah. Because I think Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are 2 o'clock starts. And then Thursday, I just missed that one. But I'm able to do the 30th. Yeah, that sucks. I have to miss the next 5 games. Fuck, dude. I'll have plans. I'll have stuff we can do. Gaming streams, Madden streams, whatever. I'll figure it out. Favorite rapper? Shit. I haven't listened to rap in a while. Try more Madden or something. I might play some different games. Yeah, I'll be missing the next 5 games because of work. I could do a baseball recap stream one day where we kind of just talk about all the stuff going on and that kind of stuff. Oh, looks like Baez is going to pinch hit here for McKinstry. Baez will come in to hit against the lefty Alexander. Scott Alexander's in the pitch, so we'll see a righty come in to hit, which I guess that's Baez. Oh, this is Tyler Alexander's brother. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know he had a brother. That's pretty nifty. I appreciate everyone who's tuned in, though. Thanks for the likes and everything like that. If you left a like, I appreciate you. Again, sorry I won't be able to cover a few of the next games. We'll be back on Sunday for Tigers coverage. Everything else we'll be just covering as we go along. Hey, thank you. 37 likes. That's crazy. I appreciate that. Yeah, Alexander got hurt. Oh, you're just making it up. Oh, okay. I was going to say, they don't really look alike at all. 0-2. Guy's got much darker hair and an almost entirely different facial build for having the same dad. You know, that's crazy. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. It'll remain 0-2. I'm going to go grab some more soda real quick. Tommy John, I think so. It's either his shoulder or his I can't remember. I think it's his shoulder. Baez got out. He struck out too. Excuse me. Sorry for the noises into the mic there. Here's the 0-2, and that's down low, ball 1. Here's the pickoff attempt, nobody home. All right, should be all set almost for the rest of this game. All right, 1-2. And here's the pitch. Oh, grounds out. Oh, that's a double play. No, never mind, just a single out. Riley Green beats it out, but they'll get the runner at second, so Riley Green reaches via force out at second. So that'll bring up Torkelson with 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th and a runner at first. Vape? I don't vape. I just smoke cigarettes like an adult. I'm going to be quitting pretty soon. My wind down is in the process. I just need a significant time off of work because work can be kind of annoying. Stress me out. I think vaping is going to wind up being worse for people than smoking cigarettes were. That'll be the 3rd out. Torkelson grounds out. We'll head to the top of the 8th coming up. It'll be Villar, Schmidt, and Wade, unless they pinch hit. Villar, Schmidt, and Wade coming on up. At least we know about cigarettes and what the damage can be done with those, and the like the, you know what I mean? Like there's what's the word I'm looking for? We kind of know about the cigs. You're batting soon, Wade. It'll be Villar, Schmidt, and Wade. You're up third this inning. You're on double deck. Or in the hole, as they call it. Damn, Matt Stafford's wife might have the brain cancer again. Might have came back. No, they got deleted. Never mind, that might be fake news. Fucking Dove Kleinman. Zach Short replaces third baseman Nick Maton. Batting. Oh, okay. So Maton inevitably got replaced, not Short. Yeah, my mom passed to cancer. Oh, she posts she doesn't? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Glad to hear she's okay. Yeah, cancer sucks, dude. Kills a lot of people. It seems like everybody, almost everybody has someone in their life who's passed to cancer. Anyway, here's the 1-0. 1-1. Nice pitch. Oh, it's all right, Sky. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was last year in February of 2022. Yeah, it was last year, right? Let me see. Hold on. I believe it was 2022. I'm trying to remember. Either 2021 and 2022 blur together because of fucking COVID. Damn, I'm sorry to hear, Lindsay. You had your TV muted, Wade? Oops. One away here. In steps Schmidt. He fouls pitch one away, 0-1. It's an 0-2 count for Holton. See if he can put Schmidt away, the righty. It'd be cool if Holton can pitch a really nice 8th inning here. I feel like I'm embarrassing. Yeah, I heard it was like a fun game, and then what a play by Carpenter in the outfield. Rare nice play by Carey. Sheesh. Robbed him. Look at Carey, he's even smiling. He's like, yeah, I know, I never make plays like that. That's fucking crazy. Nice over-the-shoulder grab by Carey. You know, all he's thinking is, please, God, let me catch this. Oh, I caught it. All right, now up is the 9-hitter Wade. We'll see what Wade can do. Oh, fuck. Foul ball 0-1. Come on, Wade. What are you going to do, man? You going to let this rookie get you? 0-2. He's too focused on sending us back text messages to hit. Oh, fouled it away. He stays alive. It's 0-2 still. I think he's sending a message right now. I think he's going to get struck out because he's texting. And he struck out looking. Yep, he was too focused on sending messages. Anyway, we'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Tigers holding on to a 3-1 lead. It'll be Carpenter, Ibanez, and Cabrera. Usually the rule in baseball is if you make a nice play on defense, you have to bat the next inning. And guess what? Carpenter's up. We'll see what Carey can do. It'll be Carpenter, Ibanez, and Cabrera. Wade Boggs. I can lie and just be like, I was named after Oppenheimer, like a badass. Because my parents were pretty sure I was going to cause the end of the human race with nuclear Armageddon. They believed I was special. You were also named after Dwayne Wade and Wade Boggs. That's pretty cool. Carpenter, Ibanez, and Cabrera due up here in the bottom of the 8th. Hopefully the Tigers can get some runs here. I was trying to think of the basketball player. Dwayne Wade makes sense. Yeah, if my kids ever named Brady, you guys know what I did, but I'm not going to do that to my kids. Oh, you weren't? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fun to just make up like significant name stories for yourself. I was named after King Robert of this who did this, and just making stuff up. My brothers and me got to name our littlest brother, and his name was almost Bruce Banner with our last name. We tried to name him after the Hulk in any way we could. We were like, man, we got to name him after the Hulk. That'd be such a cool name. And it's like, well, what do you expect the fucking 6 and 7 year olds to do when naming a kid? They're like, But I believe his first name, David, is directly related to a comic book hero. Can't remember which one. But his name is David because we named him after a cartoon character we liked. We tried Peter Parker. Our parents said no. Bruce Banner was a no. Pretty much everything wasn't a go. Clark Kent was a no. Now they're going to make a pitching change here in San Francisco. Another pitching change. Here comes Ibanez. They're going to bring in a new pitcher, so another break in the action. A lot of fun. A Wado potato. That's a funny name. Wado Potato. You named Chris after Chris Benoit. That's pretty cool, man. I wonder whatever happened with Benoit. I quit watching wrestling after he won the title. You know what's the funniest thing about the Benoit? Not really funny. I guess nothing's really funny about that. A crazy thing. You know how Benoit, like the crimes all got discovered on like June 25th, 26th? So I was a big Chris Benoit fan, right? He was my favorite wrestler of all time at that point. Literally, I was a big fan. He just won the title. Everything was going good. I was very excited because my birthday was on June 27th. And I was excited because I was like, man, I get to watch wrestling, and then it's my birthday. And I'm fucking stoked because I get to watch Chris Benoit wrestle with the... What's going on with Chris Benoit's family? Huh? Yeah, that happened like 2 days before my like 14th or 13th birthday. You know how shitty of a fucking birthday that was for me? I was like, wow, this sucks. Fucking Chris dies and kills his whole family and fucking... that was the worst time in the world for me. Then 2012 happened and the Tigers lost and the Patriots lost in the same year. I was like, damn, this is even worse than when Benoit died. On my birthday, basically. Yeah, so I'll always remember the Chris Benoit situation. Man, this has been a lot of commercial breaks in the last 3 innings. Just waiting for the... there's one out here in the bottom of the 8th. It's a 3-1 Tigers lead. Ibanez is up to hit against the new pitcher. Right-hander Walker. Ryan Walker. Yeah, I'm not talking about the game for no reason. I would talk about it, but it keeps going to breaks. You get called waiter. Johnny Appleseed. That's not a bad name. I was named after someone in my family. Fumble this game? Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of would be, though, because they actually do have a pretty decent bullpen. Disappointed? Yeah, it's hard for me to be disappointed in this team. They weren't supposed to be anywhere near this good. Uh-oh. Ibanez just hit a double, but it looks like he hurt himself. Man, every fucking time. I can't just have one guy stay healthy. At least Ibanez is replaceable, you know? Like we don't like crucially need the guy. I mean, he's been good, but we have like 70 guys in the minors who he's kind of holding up. But it's nice to see a guy that can hit, so I really hope he's all right. Yeah, he's grabbing at it around first. He hurt himself. I hope he's not hurt. Looks like he hurt his leg. No, he didn't tear his ACL. Looks like he just fucking... looks like he sprained his ankle. I really hope he actually didn't just tear his knee up. Looks like he might have sprained his ankle. No, he's okay. Yeah, he might have not have just sprained it. He might have just twisted it. It looks like he just stepped weird on a base, and that's usually like an ankle thing. Anyway, that'll be a 1-out double. Here comes Miguel Cabrera, who's prone to getting nice little singles in these moments. Miggy looking to make it a 4-run lead. Or a 3-run lead, sorry. It would be 4-1. Here's a pitch. Oh, that's strike one. That was a nice pitch. Miggy crack corn and I don't care. You were in the shitter. Blowing out record-sized deuces. You know what a funny thing to do is to go up to someone randomly in public and be like, I know I'm better than you because I shit faster. And they just walk away. Don't explain anything. You don't know how many weird stories you'll be a part of in the future. Anyway, it's 1-2 on Miggy. Shave the beard? Nah, I don't want to. I've been growing it for like multiple years now. I kind of like where I'm heading with this thing. I think you should grow a beard and stop being a beta male. I have more respect for men who grow beards in defiance of whatever their work culture may be. Well, if you got problems and you can't... Oh, Zach Short with the home run! Let's go! I didn't even see that coming. I love surprise home runs. It's 5-1 Tigers. Hey, the surprise homer by Zach Short. Let's go. Oh, yeah, he's going to text. It's coming. Hold on, let's see. Well, he watches on Bally, so he's a little bit slow. You're the Goggins of this generation. Well, then why do I have to shave my beard? You know beards are what men wear. That means I have high T, you know that. Giants money line might be in trouble here. It's 5-1 in the bottom of the 8th. They got a 9. They got 3 outs left. The Giants do. They could come back. It's not impossible. There still is 3 outs. But anyway, it's 1-1 for Badu. Zach Short only seen 1 pitch all afternoon and came in and hit a 2-run homer. That's some alpha shit. Unless you're being paid millions, I think you should, I don't know. Also, if you can't really grow a beard, the best thing you can do is to just keep shaving it and keep shaving it. Not because it grows in more. Oh, he hit off the foul pole. Not because it makes it grow more. It's because when you start growing a beard, the truth of the matter is it starts growing in fast, right? Like your facial hair comes in. And I even shave some parts of it. Like I'll constantly be shaving like down parts like this. Because I get new growth all the time, like up here that's all scraggly and shitty looking. So I'll have to come down and like shave it down. See how it's kind of like tight to a degree? Like because it doesn't grow in thick in certain spots, I can't just let it sit there and grow right there, else it'll look like I'm sick. And part of the reason I used to shave all the time was because I would notice the new growth coming in and it would be all scraggly and misaligned. So when you're growing a beard, my best advice to you is to just shave it. Until it grows in like all connected and like a beard. Otherwise, you just kind of look sick. I mean, I went through the same. Dude, trust me, I'm talking to you from experience. It's like it looks better if you just let it go. Shave it, and then once it's all connected, then let it go. You just don't care anymore. Listen, my beard's all connected. It's distinct parts, right? You got the down parts here, and then you got the goatee across the middle. They eventually will connect. Everything kind of does start connecting. It takes a few years. If you're older, you know what I'm talking about. You've already been through this. But every young guy goes at some point decides to grow out the fucking the patch beard, and they go, "Why isn't everyone feeling this beard? I think I look pretty good." No, my dad knows my dad probably, I don't know, he might not be watching too close. 5-1. Top knot. Foley's coming in to pitch the 9th. Get some work here. But the scraggle beard is something every guy has grown, including myself, and it looks awful every time. Shit, Yastrzemski will lead off the inning. So it'll be Yastrzemski to hit, and obviously we'll see some pinch hitters probably. It's 9th inning. Let's see if the Tigers can close it out. Get to a W. Complete the 3-game sweep that they started all the way back in like May. Man, MLB 66 was really nice this afternoon. I don't think it fucked up one time. I'm like a pitch behind the actual thing, which is that's pretty much perfect. That's all I ask for. That'll be the first out of the inning. I've been full screened the whole day in fucking MLB 66. I haven't had any lag. Good job by the internet today. Looks like it was just, like I said, this is mostly what my internet's like. I have no idea what by the way, when the stream ended, my internet died. Like we had probably 3 minutes left until literally I had to use mobile data for like until till about 6, 7 o'clock that afternoon. So my internet I think it just died. I don't know what happened. We got lucky and we got the last little bit out of it. So, that's pretty cool. Anyway, it's a 0-1 count here on Flores, who's got the only run today. He has a solo homer. 5-1 Tigers lead here in the top of the 9th. 0-2 count with 1 away. Yeah, that's the reason the game's doing good on MLB 66. It's the only game on. A lot of teams are off today. I believe, right? I think it's a travel day in baseball. That's ball one. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's not a lot. There's a decent amount. Just it seems like a lot of the league is off today. Hey, that's a strikeout. Good job. Tigers have a lot of strikeouts this afternoon. Holy fuck. They have 14 strikeouts. The Giants have struck out 14 times today. Scooball's got 9 of those. Yeah, so hold on a second. Scooball struck out, he struck out 9. Cisneros struck out 2. Holton struck out 2, and now Foley's got 1. That's really good. Jesus Christ. Jock Peterson hitting now. Ball 1 to Jock. Yeah, all the other games start at like 7 o'clock tonight or 6:40. Hopefully we can get through this and complete our 3-game sweep of the Giants. Fuck. Man, Jock gets a base hit with 2 outs. A 1-out single there for Peterson. And we'll see what Bailey can do now with a runner on and 2 away. Hopefully the Tigers shut down the little rally here with a quick out. Last thing we want to see is a bunch of runs all of a sudden get scored and we blow a fucking 4-run lead in the 9th. Come on now, shut her down. Don't want you messing up their motivational speaker, Jason Foley. Ball 1. And Peterson steals second because they didn't really give a fuck. Literally, there's no reason to care what... Peterson, you can go to third, buddy. It is Sinclair and Carpenter producing as a part of that trio. It's been really nice. Hey, what's up, Orlando? Yeah, you, what other name do you go by? I know you're more common on the Sports Critics channel. Bailey the hitter, though. It's 1-1. Runner at second. Literally, if I'm Jock Peterson, I'm just going to go to third. Like, the smart play is to just not care and let him go. Damn, Foley just hit 100 miles an hour. Was that right? Yeah, he hit 99.5. Jesus Christ. Dude, Foley just hit 100 miles an hour on his sinker. That is an insane speed. Ball 2. Dude, throw that sinker again. What the fuck? I'd whip that sinker right in there. Here's the 2-2. Runner at second. 2 away in the top of the 9th. 5-1 Tigers lead. And oh, that's a changeup. A little bit of trouble locating right now. 2-2 count. And that's 100 miles an hour sinker up in the zone, though. That'll be ball 3. Fuck. Hope he doesn't blow this. God damn it. Sabo is hitting. Blake Sabo will come in to hit. Sabo, however you say his last name. A guy named Blake is coming in to hit. And it's the top of the 9th. 2 on, 2 out. Tigers need a pretty good out here. They're pretty safe with their lead still. Even on a 3-run bomb, they're still up by 1. Though you kind of want to get the hell out of here right now. Sable. Or Sable. Oh, no Magic Nation raid? Yeah, I appreciate that. Welcome in, everyone who might be raiding. Just hopefully finishing up a W here. Down low, ball 1. Yeah, what's up, guys? Thanks for the raid there, Orlando Magic Nation. Good looking out, my friend. Appreciate everyone stopping in, whoever stops in. Here's the 1-1. He fouls it away. It's 1-2. What's up, dude? Appreciate you guys stopping in. Make sure you guys all check out Orlando Magic Nation's channel as well. Oop, wrong person. How the fuck that happened? Hey, there we go. That's a strikeout. That's a big out. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Spider? Hey, Tigers get a big W. They complete the sweep of the Giants. They'll go up to 46-54 now on the season. So, hey, look at that. Our record's improving. We finished the sweep. I appreciate everyone coming in. Make sure you check out Orlando Magic Nation's channel yourselves. I'm pretty sure he's about to... he's live right now, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, Tigers take a W. Complete the sweep that they started all the way back in May or April. I can't remember when we played the Giants, but it's a complete of the series, and that'll get the Tigers another win, 46-54. 8 games under 500 at this point. Really nice. Appreciate the raid, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. What are you guys doing over at his channel right now? People might want to go check that out, because I'm going to be getting out of here in the next couple minutes. I have another stream planned tonight. Yeah, we'll be doing an NFL talk tonight for anyone interested, so that should be pretty fun. A lot going on. You got training camps opening up, you got injuries, you've got new uniforms, you've got running back meetings going on, and it's a whole complicated process of a lot of fun stuff in the NFL after 1 week. Literally one day the NFL's back, and it's like, all right, we got like 800 things to talk about. I'm very excited. You do it was the Easter? You do it was after Easter? Well, yeah, it was in April. Oh, was it raining? But yeah, we'll be doing some NFL stuff. I want to talk about, there's injuries. Sure, there's other stuff. Anybody got anything big else they want to talk about before we start wrapping? Hey, what's up, man? I appreciate you, Orlando Magic Nation. I'm hoping people go check you out as well and give you check out your channel, subscribe and everything like that. Make sure you guys pay the favor of the raid back. I appreciate that, man. Very kind. Very, very kind. Yeah, the stream did great today. I appreciate that, everybody. 46 likes is insane. I appreciate it. Damn, you guys are still going? Damn, thank you guys. I appreciate it. That was a good time. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys also, if you're in the stream, check out his channel right there. He's obviously the one chatting right now. I think he's currently live and probably will be live for a second. What are you covering? Just some NFL stuff or NBA stuff. There's some baseball too. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping in. Anybody have anything big they want to get to talk about? Because again, I have to go do some planning for tonight. I want to look up a few things, have a bunch of topics to talk about. Pretty much just plan for tonight's stream with the NFL. I'm pretty excited. Tigers take a big win. Nice to see it. Again, sadly, I won't be able to cover the Tigers for for pretty much until Sunday. It's just like the way the games fall, and like when I have to work, everything just kind of just doesn't work out right. We'll have makeup streams and things to do in the meantime between then. Probably start uploading videos again here because we're getting close to the time when Pick'em returns, and I kind of want to have my channel in the algorithms before then. So probably have to start making a bunch of videos here soon. What else we got going on? I don't really know what else. Man, my head is kind of itchy. I think that's about it for now. We have a bunch of stuff to get into tonight. Good game this afternoon. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks to everyone who came by and hung out. Thank you for the raid and all that. That was really fun. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, you guys, and see if there's anything else we want to. Yeah, we won. Yeah, we were able to win, Jacob. I'll give you guys like a minute or something to try to figure anything out. If not, I'm gonna dip. Oh damn, Twitter's officially X. All of it says X on it. It's weird looking. All right, though. All right, guys. I think that's about that. All right. Everyone have a great rest of your afternoon. I'll see you hopefully tonight. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you next. Again, sorry about the lack of Tigers. I'll put out like a post so everyone kind of knows what's going on and kind of like relate back to it for like a schedule and everything like that. All right. I'll see you tonight. If I do, if not, I'll see you when I see you next. As remember, it's always go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. And I'll see you guys next time. Yep, we complete the sweep. And we move on to go play the Angels. That should be quite fun. Hopefully we do good. Hopefully, right? All right. I'll see you guys next time, right? Peace out. And thanks so much for listening as always.